Okay, so building Sioux Falls Real Estate Hub, which is a website for a local real estate agent, Steve, good friend, awesome dude. Now, what we've been doing is going and trying to increase the position on our pages and the words that people search, and we're going to integrate the words that people search and create more authority on those sites. So we have this Sioux Falls first time homebuyer page, but we also just rebuilt this page. Don't know where this lives. Okay, so great. This is not a great page. What did it do? Oh, is the redirect still there? That's interesting. Oh, what'd you do? Oh no. Oh, it drives me nuts sometimes. What did you do? Yeah, this is one of the things I hate about Firebase Studio, and I think that anti-gravity is going to be a bit different. Is that it doesn't follow directions well, and it doesn't give you like a clear plan, and anti-gravity does. So what it did was it deleted all my cool content that I had built, and it replaced it with nothing. So I don't really know what it did. It happens. It gets confused. So let's see. Absolutely right. Yeah. Store. So it's going to create this page. Okay, so it's going to point it, I guess, to the services page. All right, well, let's see if it does it. If you haven't checked it out, go look at anti-gravity. It's crazy how quickly Google is moving with their AI coding and development, and this was like the cutting edge a month ago, and now it's just the test box again. It seems like they've kind of gone all in on the anti-gravity section of it. So I don't know how to take this build and move it over there. I've got to figure that out one day, because I think it can do substantially more. And all the little issues that I have here of like that going on, what anti-gravity does is you still tell it, but you don't have to say plan only and kind of bracket it in there. It actually knows like, hey, we have to give this person a plan every time, and it builds out tasks and it checks them off, and then it'll do a screen recording and screenshots, say like, hey, here's what I did, here's why this is right, here's the proof. And now that's the biggest problem I have here is like, I'm telling it, but it feels like I'm telling a third grader who knows how to code how to do this, and the third grader also has ADHD and gets really confused and is like, ooh, there's an apple, let me go eat the apple, and then it forgets that it was supposed to be doing things like you saw here. Did you restore it? I was thinking. The hair's getting long. Should I cut it? It's getting curly. It's also winter. Ah, here we go. My favorite picture is back. Okay, this is good. It's on the first time home buyer page. That's cool. All right. So that button doesn't go to the right place. Does this? Does. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this page. We're gonna take a little screenshot. Oh, can I do that? I'm recording on the screen, so maybe not. Let's see if it'll understand this. Plan only the Sioux Falls button at the bottom of the page with all the, let's see, page in the Explorer. Section. That button does not go to Sioux Falls first time homebuyer page. The button, let's just see. Plan only. Let's see what it does. See if it understands me. Do you understand me? I missed this website. It's broken. It knows it's broken. That's good. Should point, but since it's consolidated, the old link is not redundant. Confusing, but it seems like it should work, so let's see. I do like how that's blue, but I think it's going to take that away. Okay. So while that's working, I think it did it, but we're going to also get this to work in the background. I just did the other recording as well. Oops. And we are going to grab this. You've got to grab the watch, and then we're going to stick it in here to Opus, and it's going to do its thing. And then we're going to go back here. All right, it's still working. So Opus Clip is really cool. I have tried some other ones in the past. Ugh, it's only 480p. That's so annoying. Really bugs me that my Computadora only records 480 to 720. I have no idea why it's recording in 480 right now. I have no idea. And that is not a great homepage. Anyways, another problem to be solved another time. This is Opus Clip, so it's going to chop all that 11 minutes up into YouTube Shorts, Reels, whatever you want to call them. And we can choose all of our types of captioning. And I'm just going to do, let's see. Yeah, this one seems good. And then you can choose the aspect ratio. We're going to keep it in shorts. So this was always really difficult for me. And then you just press that. And it's going to take all 11 minutes. And it's going to process it. So while it's doing that, we'll come back here. And we'll see if it worked. There's a little button down here. You can see if it's working. And it is. Okay. Picture is not great. Services. What? Why is that not the right page? Plan only. Guess we're gonna have to tell it what don't know if I can get there. Oh, I guess I can. So I have to go first time home buyers. That's annoying. What if the other ones are like that? There. It should be this. It should be Sioux Falls subfolder into cash offers. So that Google knows like this is for Sioux Falls cash offers in Sioux Falls, but that's not right. Okay. So we actually need to take it. I wonder if I have that still pasted in here. I do. Okay, so this is where we want that page to link. So the Sioux Falls button you just did was wrong. It needs to go to this. And also on the, no, let's just do that for now. And make sure on the Sioux Falls page that on the first time homebuyer button it goes to alright, so what we're trying to do is fix this button. From here it should be going to Sioux Falls / first time homebuyer, but it's not. It's just taking me back to the Sioux Falls page. Okay, that sounds better. Let's see how we're doing over here. Oh, we're almost done. Excellent. So if you've ever struggled, are you struggling with building YouTube shorts and Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels? I was too. It was really, really difficult for me. And I was using all sorts of products and scrolling Reels for a while. I found that a lot of people were using Opus Clip. How did I know that? Because they were using the free version and had the little watermark on it, and it said Opus Clip, and I said, sure, let me try it. I think it was like $150 for the year, and I get all of these credits, and I think I've only used like 11 credits, which is crazy, and I've probably put in, and you can see the calendar here, all of these, so probably like 1,000. I don't know, a lot. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna, here in the calendar, I'm trying to build up everything until December. We've got everything up to at least 33. And that doesn't mean there's 33 YouTubes. It's like Facebook, Instagram. I've got a couple Facebook pages, so we're posting all over the place. I have 5 places it posts, so we're going to go to today, and then we're going to go here, and we're going to start at the top, and this was super hooky. It loved it. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I don't care. I just want to get these things out there. Sure, they're probably not great, and I honestly don't care. I'm going for quantity. Quality will come with time. This is good. You can change the format, regenerate it. You can also change what the default is. And I think my default is this. And it'll put a whole bunch of stuff in here. So this is great. Select a time. It's strange. Didn't give me, it's usually already pre-selected for the day. Maybe because it was today. Don't know. So was it 8:30 Mountain Time here? We'll just do like 10:15. Sure. Cool. So easy peasy, right? Then let's go up to 50. Let's do the whole first row. Select clip. Select time. Oops. And I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't know what times are best. I need more data. And that's what I'm looking for here, is more data in my Google or my YouTube analytics. Schedule. We'll do one more, then we'll go back because I'm sure it's done. Select Clippo. Select a time. That's today. I did that at night. That's funny. Okay, cool. So those are gonna jump off today. Apologies. Okay, so now this should go. Oh, come on. What is wrong with you? What happened there? First time home buyer just goes to first time home buyer. Oh, that's lame. Plan on this page. Super annoying. The Sioux Falls button at the bottom of the page and the needs to link to. Oh man, this is hard, but you know, it's like better than me trying to tell someone else how to do this and then them get confused and spend 3 days doing this, and I can iterate it a lot quicker. But I still know that there's some issues that I don't like about this Firebase Studio. Again, anti-gravity I think is the answer. This is why I think it's really interesting when people want to hire a VA and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to have a VA do it all. It's like, do you know what you actually want the VA to do, or are you expecting the VA to solve all your problems? Because the VA is not like a doctorate or a master in whatever you want to do. There's a person usually that can do some things well, and they don't have the vision or the understanding of your area of expertise, so they're not a subject matter expert per se. Maybe they are in like websites, but they're not on real estate as well, so they can't put the two together, and that's the hard part. It's not linking. Yes, I know, I get it. All right, let's try it again. So this is what my day is like a lot of the time with this, and I know that I can upload this code to GitHub and then move it from there, maybe, to anti-gravity. But that's a whole thing. And I haven't done much with this page for a little bit. So I wanted to come back and try to build out some more content and link structure and whatnot. But I spent a lot of time messing around doing this dumb stuff. I don't know if it's me or if it's the AI or if it's just the way it is. Also, I'm screen recording here, so usually I take screenshots, and I don't think I can actually take a screenshot. Let's see, can I? Does it work? Hey, it still works. That's cool. Okay. Note to self. Still works. Alright, Dum Dum, did you do it? Of course you didn't. What are you doing? I don't get it. See that? Blue Sioux Falls. It needs to link to... This is usually the solution, is just giving it a picture, because sometimes it builds the sections and they're not coded correctly, and it says it's doing it right, but I don't know. Who knows? It's just a bunch of code, building a bunch of code. Yeah. So giving it to references, I probably should have just used this button. And I could have been like, hey, this button, go make it go here. Which, in retrospect, could have been quicker. Sometimes it has these things labeled incorrectly, and I don't know. But yeah, this probably would have been the other good solution too. So now you see that there's a couple ways to do this, and maybe when this is over, assuming it's right, we'll go back to the Sioux Falls page and we'll see where the first-time homebuyer button goes, and we can change it from there. So while that's doing that, we will go here to the 21st. So we got 58. I'm going to try to bring everything up to 58. And that. Select a clipo. See, now it's got the date and time here. And it's fine. I don't know. As you can see, this is not a perfection game for me. I'm learning more and more and more. Don't worry about perfect. Perfect is just a construct of school, honestly, with a lot of this stuff. And what is perfect, right? Is perfect an A? Getting an A on a test? Yeah, great. Well, guess what? Life isn't a test that gets grades. It is a test, but it's totally a different type. I don't know what type it is, but just test of morality, I guess. But you're not going to get a grade on it, so we're just trying to learn. I think that's the biggest idea, is like, just learn. Do stuff and learn. If you can do stuff and learn, you're doing the thing. And that's the whole point here. So I'm doing stuff and learning too. So it's do stuff, see what happens. And today we're just focusing on doing stuff. Trying to figure out what happens from there. 53, so we'll get up to 58 here. Select. And change, just give it a good scroll to 1015, who knows. If you do end up using Opus Clip and you set one for 6 p.m. and then you do another one for 6 p.m., it won't actually let you do that. It'll just bump it 1 minute ahead. So that's pretty cool. Let's come back here. All right, buddy boy, lady girl. What is going on? Why did you not fix it? Okay. Where did you... Oh, man, that's so annoying. What? It's so annoying. Okay. That's good. Maybe I was in the wrong place. Maybe it was a me problem. Alright. Plan only. You're terrible. Take a screenshot. Give it some more context. So now it's got the URL. The blue button with Sioux Falls on this page needs to go to... Drives me nuts, man. Oh no, it's not there anymore. Should we try it the other way? Let's try this. This button needs to go link to this URL, this page. All right, let's see. Let's try it again. Interesting, right? I get a B, an A minus, and it's an 82, which in my world is a C, so I guess they're weighted differently. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm so sorry, Master. All communities array. I don't know what it's doing, but... Oh, golly. Tough world we live in, but this is why I have something else to do in the meantime. While that's doing its silly old thing. See, here we go. New post already scheduled. We're going to do it 1 minute later. Thank you so much. One more for that one. Here we go. Schedule. All right, you big dummy. What's happening here? Let's copy this. Just gonna restart it. I don't know why it's not doing this. See how we're doing. Okay, filters, so 7 days, nothing that day. Big old gap here. I don't know why it gets gaps. Guess it doesn't like our page, but doing okay. Dude. page even exist anymore? Oh, it's redirecting it. Oh, that's effed up. Where is this page? The hardest part about using any AI, especially when you're coding and building, is the instructions you give it. Just like a VA. If you give it shitty instructions, you're going to get shitty results. Now, VAs are typically better at following like step-by-step things, like, hey, do this, do this, do this. AI, in this iteration with Firebase, it does get confused a lot of the time. So if you give it too many things, it doesn't have a way to keep track. It's like trying to keep it all in its head. It doesn't write it down. Anti-gravity, Google's anti-gravity does kind of write it down so it can keep track. Chains are stuck on loop. Yeah, of course you did. Redirected. Yep. Okay. Yep. Do that. Sure. It's great. While it's doing that, we are going to do... Oh, why is this only... Some of these have only 8. Oh, that was the other week. That's why. Where are we? 58. November 23rd. So if you're out there and you're like, Bill, you're messed up. Why are you posting so many of these a day, 11 shorts a day? I have no idea. If you've got any ideas or ways to make this better, why I shouldn't do this, should I do more, let me know. I'd love to learn from your experience. So we're just going to keep rocking and rolling the way we roll here. Let's do some 130s. Apparently these are pretty bad, but that's okay. Not worried. Alright, that's good. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna shut this off and go smash a computer, which it's not. Does this exist? What are you doing, stupid page? I don't understand. I haven't done anything you've asked me because I am a computer. I am off computing things. Anyway, that's where we're at today. Once I get somewhere else, I'll come back and let you know. Peace.